day 5 of leaning into my ADHD hyperfixation to see if I can learn something. Today we are going to be going into C.S. Lewis, The Four Loves again, but we're going to go into the second one, friendship. This one, I remember having a lot of thoughts about this the last time I read through this, like way back in college. I'm curious to reread it, honestly. First, what is friendship? The least instinctual out of all of the loves. So friendship is unnecessary, like philosophy, like art, like the universe itself. It has no survival value. Rather, it is one of those things which give value to survival. So for C.S. Lewis, his friendship was basically when you see someone else and you go, oh, you too? I thought I was the only one. Two friends who are going in the same direction away from the rest of the crowd. So finding a uniqueness in that. And then it is being shoulder to shoulder, moving forward, looking outward. They're not looking in at each other at all. And coming from the male perspective, it's literally written in here, for of course we don't want to know our friends' affairs at all. Friendship, unlike Eros, is uninquisitive. Women are different. Idea of like going towards common goals and finding common interests, but it's a lot more introspective. It's a lot more turned inward. And there are times where women can just connect as women. Like that could be the only commonality, our experiences, our emotions, our whatever that is. I think that's enough for women. It gave a really kind of sad explanation of the women in this time period who are like trying to be one of the men. It said, when this happens, we get a kind, polite, laborious, and pitiful pretense. The women are deemed full participants, but then when inevitably they don't have enough to talk about because they don't have the same experience, people try to sublimate her irrelevant and blundering observations into some kind of sense, but soon the efforts fail, and for manners' sake, what might have been a real discussion is deliberately diluted and peters out in gossip, anecdotes, and jokes. Again, it's like so ludicrous at this point, like in today's society, that is comical to me. When you take out man, woman, whatever, and you just have that idea of somebody who's like trying to be a part of a group and doesn't quite understand everything that they're talking about. I think that's a great explanation. I think that really explains a lot. So I think that he has a lot of really interesting things to say. I think that he speaks from his time period, right? Like that is what he knows. His wording and the things he shows, like you gotta kind of like eat your words or eat his words sometimes and just be like, okay, it is fine. Like I think that idea fits with male friendships, but women, I really think women have a different connection. If you've enjoyed this, please go ahead and like, comment, follow for more. I will be back tomorrow and we'll talk about Eros. Bye.